For the final leg of the water collection, we wanted to head over to New England to see what the surf was like up north. We had heard rumors of a guy named Sid that runs Water Brothers in Newport, and we knew we had to stop by there and tell his story.
I established my company, Water Brothers, right around 1971. I got to see the longboard era just collapse. That whole 60s scene disappeared. And I looked around and all the legends and stuff that I looked up to weren't surfing anymore. And through the ashes became the shortboard revolution. There was no one but us. So we were left in basically command of our own destiny.
We met up with Mike Cirelli of Manchester, New Hampshire, who's been a photographer in the industry for the last 20+ years.
For me, it's just about kind of staying true to my passion and that kind of initial spark that got me into skating and into photography. And I always kind of, when I go out and do that, it just reminds me of like being a kid. And now that I'm older, I always try to go back to skating, go back to photography, and just to kind of keep me young and keep me, you know, excited about my passion for documenting.
We also met up with Mike and Brad from Grain Surfboards in Maine, and they've been making some amazing handmade surfboards for the last 10 years.
We build wooden surfboards here at our shop, and we've kind of developed a process that's a little bit unusual, but you know, kind of harkens back to some of the early days of kind of this transitional period in the early 1900s, kind of when things were starting to evolve, but kind of before foam came into play.
We also had a notion about trying to build a business that wasn't just surrounded by customers, but you know, involved in some kind of relationship with people. And so a community built up around it, and part of the reason for that is that some of these values have to do with sustainability and have to do with the aesthetic of surf and respect for the history of it. And we wanted all that stuff to be embodied in what we did every day.
It's been a great last week in New England and an amazing 4 weeks on the road, and we'll just see where the road takes us from here.